Alright, this is problems 3 and 4 from the handout on week 11. And these types of problems you really just have to practice a lot to see and get used to working them out. Anytime you have the phrase subtracted from, you need to be very careful. You have to remember that whatever's in front doesn't automatically go in front of the subtraction sign. Usually if it said is subtracted from, then it's the other way around. So let's take a look at that. If twice a number is 2x. It is not x squared. X squared, or x to the 2 power, in words would be when a number is multiplied by itself. That's what x squared means. It can also mean when a number is squared. If those two phrases are used, when a number is multiplied by itself or when a number is squared, that means x squared. Whenever it says twice a number, that means 2x. And they're not the same thing. X squared means x times x. And that's different. X times x is not 2x. X plus x equals 2x. That is the difference. X times x is x squared, but x plus x is 2x. Okay, so if you have twice a number is subtracted from 45. Okay, we have to subtract this 2x from 45. So 45, we're going to subtract the 2x from the 45. That's why it's done in the other direction. So we'll cut this and move it here. So you have 2x is subtracted from 45. And then they're simply saying after that the result is 35. So it would be equals 35. Equals 35. So 45 minus 2x equals 35 is then the equation that you're solving. So what you need to do, leave this alone for a moment and move 45 so that you do the opposite to get it away from this side. So we have plus 45 here, so we have to subtract 45 from both sides of the equation. Subtract 45 from both sides. And I'm going to do that here, minus 45. So this cancels out to 0. So you're left with, you have a minus right there. It's minus 2x. Minus 2x equals 35 minus 45. So let's do the 35 minus 45. Let's get rid of that step. And because this number is smaller than this number, we have to add instead of subtract. So we add the opposite. So you find the difference, which is 10, and take the sign of the higher number, so it becomes negative 10. So you have negative 2x equal to negative 10. If you divide negative 2x by both sides, you will then have negative 2x divide negative 2x. Negative 2, because you want to make the x by itself. Divide by negative 2. That will cancel. Negative 2 over 2 is 1. So you have x equals negative 10 over negative 2. When you're dividing two negatives, you get a positive. So you have x equals 5. Alright, so down here, when twice a number, we know what that is. That's 2x. Is decreased by. Okay. In this situation, is decreased by means you subtract 3. You decrease this 2x by a 3. 2x minus 3, the result is negative 17. So once again, we're going to try to bring the negative 3 away from the 2x. So we're going to put it on the other side, so we do the opposite function. We're going to add 3 to both sides. I'll add 3. This cancels out to a 0, so we have 2x equals negative 17 plus 3. So once we have this, we do this negative 17 plus 3, which is find the difference, and that is 14. So we have 2x equals negative 14. So we'll move this over here. And when you have 2x equal to 14, you can then divide both sides by 2. And you have negative 14 over 2 equal x, because 2 over 2 is 1. 1 times x is x. So you have x equal 2 into negative 14 is negative 7. When you have a negative on top and a positive on the bottom, the answer is negative.